What? That's how I start like all of my videos. Don't you watch my channel at all? Gosh. That's like 90% of the starts of my videos.
Nice.
Anyways, the rise of Panspark continues. Panspark has almost vetted, so that's happening. In other news, we're going to be doing this again today. So that is going to be, as they say, you know? I don't know what I'm saying. Wait. Yeah, my webcam is actually working this time, unlike last My Immortal episode, so... Yeah, in case you are only watching these videos for some reason, I actually do have a face. But yeah, I'm sorry for everything. And by everything, I mean literally my entire channel. Please, kill me. But, that's beside the point. Yeah. Alright. We'll do this. I guess. Just getting less enthusiastic here with every word. Ooh! Let's just wait for, Flindy Boy to show up, even though David Good is not going to be here today. We can still figure some shiznit out, you know what I'm saying? I'm just rambling because I have nothing fucking better to do. But, yeah, that boy should show up soon enough. Just knowing him in general. Why is it still open? Close it. That looks like sin. That is sin. Why did I have that open? I'm scared. Anyways. Alright, here comes that boy. Yeah, so... Are we? I was just wandering towards you. But, anyways, so... The rise of Panspark continues. I'm almost a vet. Oh, shit! Did you see that?
Yeah, but what the fuck? I have 6%, but last time I turned this off, I had 5.
Dude, that's like the opposite of what happens to my Nook. It'll be like 8%. Then I'll like look away for half a second. I'll look back. It'll be 0%. And it'll say critical battery. Okay, so Tyrell, today we're going to be reading My Immortal some more. And I glanced at the first line and I think we're in for some good shit, okay? Chapter 10, author's note. Stop it, you gay fugs. If you do not like my story, then fuck off. Plus, it turns out Bloody Mary isn't a muggle, a fertile, and she and vampire are evil. That's why they mobbed houses, okay? I forgot what we were fucking getting into here. I'm regretting this decision, like, instantly. Like, I was coming in like, yeah! And now I'm just like, ugh. I was really scared about Vladimir all day. I was even upset. What? Tyrell. I was even upset, went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band, Bloody Gothic Rose 666. I am the lead singer of it, and I play guitar. People say that we sound like a cross between GC, Slipknot, and MCR. The other people in the band are Bloody Mary, Vampire, Draco, Ron, although we call him Diabolo now. He has black hair now with blue streaks in it. Hi. And Hargrid. What? Yeah.
I'm trying so hard to practice for this.
Alright, you just now noticed this?
No.
Okay, wait, what's it? Oh, yeah. Only today, Draco and Vampire were depressed, so they weren't coming, and we wrote songs instead. I knew
today.
Dude, I know Draco. I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrists. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire too, and the only way you can kill a vampire is with a CROSS. There's no way I'm writing that, or a steak, like a fucking T-bone steak. We're not talking like a wooden steak. I'm dead serious. And Vampire was probably watching a depressing movie like The Corpse Bride.
What is wrong with this guy?
I put on a black leather shirt that showed off my boobs and tiny matching miniskirt that said Simple Plan on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really not. No,
I'm really not.
We were singing a well, yeah, she just lost her virility a few days ago, remember?
Virility.
We were singing a cover of Helena, and at the end of the song, I suddenly bust into tears. Ebony, are you okay? Bloody Mary asked in a concerted voice. What the fuck do you think? I asked angrily, and then I said, well, Voldemort came and the fucking bastard told me to fucking kill Harry, but I don't want to kill him because he's really nice, even if he did go out with Draco. But if I don't kill Harry, then Voldemort will fucking kill Draco. I burst into tears. Wasn't she already bursting into tears? No, she was busting into tears before I forgot. Suddenly, Draco jumped out from behind the wall. Why didn't you fucking tell me? He shouted. How could you fucking poser muggle bitch? See, is that out of character? I started to cry and cry. Draco started to cry too, all sensitive. Then he ran out crying. So he literally just was hiding behind a wall, jumped out, yelled at Ebony, and then just ran away. I'm hoping he put on clothes, finally, since like last time we saw him, he was running into the classroom naked, if I seem to recall. Okay, so I practiced for 1 more hour, then suddenly Dumbledore walked in angrily. His eyes were all fiery, and I knew this time it wasn't because he had a headache. What have you done? He started to cry wisely. How do you cry wisely? See, that's basically not swearing, and this time he was really upset, and you will see why. Ebony, Draco has been found in his room. He committed suicide by slitting his wrist. Didn't she just fucking establish that he can't die from slitting his wrist? Chapter 11. Author's note. I said stop naming up reps. See if this chapter is stupid. It deals with really serious issues. See for yourself if it's the stupid thanks to my friend Raven for flipping me.
Are there really that many misspelled words?
Read
it! Stupid?
No, I screamed. I was horrified. Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her fuck off, and I ran to my room crying myself. Dumbledore chased after me shouting, but he had to stop when I went into my room, because he would look like a perv that way. Anyway, I started crying tears of blood, and then I slit both of my wrists. They got all over my clothes, so I took them off and jumped into the bath angrily, while I put on a Linkin Park song at full volume.
What got all over your clothes, the blood or your wrists? When you split?
I don't know, but I think we all know exactly what Linkin Park song she put on.
Oh, I keep reading. This is too bad. Stop happy.
Alright. I grabbed a steak, like a T-bone steak again, and almost stuck it into my heart to commit suicide. I was so fucking depressed. Wait, if she's a vampire, why the fuck does she just have a steak, like a T-bone steak, lying around if that's what kills her? I was so fucking depressed. I got out of the bathtub and put on a black low-cut dress with lace all over it. Sandly?
Wait.
Sandly!
Sandly?
I put on black high heels with pink metal stuff at the end, and 6 pairs of skull earrings.
Metal stuff.
Yeah, I couldn't fucking believe it. Then I looked out the window and screamed. Snap was spying on me, and he was taking a videotape of me. And Lupin was masticating to it.
Masticating? Dating?
They were sitting on their broomsticks.
Wait, were they
Okay, so even if they did mean masturbating, so this guy's just sitting on like a wooden stick floating outside, just like beating his meat, just like while his professor buddy just records next to him. What are they recording with? They're wizards! Oh yeah, I forgot. This is like a future Harry Potter where they have like cameras and shit. Ew, you fucking pervs. Stop looking at me naked. Are you pedos or what? I screamed, putting on a black towel with a picture of Marilyn Mason on it. Suddenly, vampire ran in. Abracadabra. He yelled at Snape and Lupin, pointing his womb.
Wait.
Pointing his womb. I took my gun and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times.
Sometimes I wonder whether this is written by someone under the age of 3.
I have no idea.
What? How does he stick out?
I know, dude. You know that thing where it's like if you give a billion monkeys a typewriter, one of them will eventually type a Shakespeare. I think that's what this was. Like this was one of the results of that experiment.
Oh, that's terrifying.
But okay, that would explain all the typos. And they both started screaming, and the camera broke. They were using. Suddenly, Dumbledore ran in. Ebony, it has been revealed that someone has no. He shouted, looking at Snape and Lupin, and then he waved his wand, and suddenly, Hagrid ran outside on his broom and said, "Everyone, we need to talk." What do you know, Hagrid? You're just a little Hogwarts student. Since when is... Oh, I guess Hagrid and Hagrid are two separate people. Because I was about to say, since when is Hagrid a little student? I may be a Hogwarts student, Hagrid paused angrily, but I am also a Satanist.
What the fuck?
This cannot be, Snap said in a crisp voice as blood dripped from his hand where Dumbledore's wand had shot him. So that's what's making him bleed and not the, and I quote, gazillion times that Ebony shot him?
Gazillion.
Wait, I just realized that, like, Harry Potter just fucking runs in, points his womb at Snape and Lupin, and then Ebony just ignores that, pulls out a gun, and just starts shooting them.
How do you stick out your womb?
There must be other factors. You don't have any, I yelled in madly. Lupin held the camera triumphantly. Triumphantly. The lens may be ruined, but the tape is still there. I felt faint, more than I normally do, like how it feels when you do not drink enough blood.
I feel like this is written by a 5th grader who just learned about sex.
I don't know. They wrote this during the maturation unit. Like, while they were watching those weird fucking videos.
They literally did that? It says that?
No.
Oh.
I'm saying that's probably what happened. Why are you doing this? Lupin said angrily, while he rubbed his dirty hands on his cloak. I was really, I like glanced at a line and I was really scared that said cock. I was really scared. After all, he was masticating before.
I've been even more terrified if he said clout.
Oh, God. And then I heard the words that I had heard before, but not from him. I did not know whether to feel shocked or happy or to bite him and drink his blood because I felt faint. Because Hagrid said, and he paused in the air dramatically, waving his wand in the air. Then swooped he in, singing to the tune of a gothic version of a song by 50 Cent.
I just processed what you said. It took me a few seconds to
I know, like, because you're gothic, Snap asked in a little afraid voice, because he was afraid it meant he was connected with Satan. Because I love her. Chapter 12. Author's note. Stop eyeing, okay? Hagrid is a pedo too. A lot of people in American schools are like that. I wanted to address this issue. How do you know Snap isn't Christian? Plus, Hagrid isn't really in love with Ebony. That was Cedric, okay?
What the fuck? My Immortal has a wiki. I typed in gothic version of a song by 50 Cent and My Immortal.
Oh my god. Okay. I was about to split my wrists again with the silver knife that Drago had given me in case anything happened to him. He had told me to use it valiantly against an enemy, but I knew that we must both go together. No, I thought it was hair grid, but it was vampire. They forgot to turn off caps lock when they did this, by the way. He started to scream, OMFG, no, my scar! I thought he didn't have a scar anymore! And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. His red whites! I stopped. How did you know? I saw it, and my scar turned back into the lightning bolt. No, I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but Diablo changed it into a pentagram for me. And I always covered up with foundation, he said back. Anyway, my scar hurt and it turned back into the lightning bolt. Save me. Then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Volfemort has him bondage.
Bondage.
Anyway, I was in this... Why does he keep starting sentences with anyway? Nobody does that. Nobody starts paragraphs with anyway. I was in the school nurse's office now, recovering from my slit wrist.
Recovering.
Snap and Lupin and Horrid, in all caps, were there too. They were going to Saint Mango's after they recovered.
I honestly thought you were about to say Satan for a second.
Oh my God. After they recovered, I wouldn't be surprised if Satan was like a character later in this. After they recovered, because they were pedophiles, and you can't have those fucking pervs teaching in a school with lots of hot girls. Dumbledore had constipated the city.
What the fuck?
They took of me naked. I put up my middle finger at them. Anyway, and 2 paragraphs in a row! Anyway, Hargrit, you're gonna get me content ID'd with all this music in the background. I'm kidding, but you know what I mean.
I know how to not get you content ID.
Anyway, Hargrit came into my hospital bed holding a bouquet of pink roses.
Okay, now it's not content ID. I sped it up at times 2.
Nice. Anobi, I need to tell you something, he said in a serious voice, giving me the roses. Fuck off, I told him. You know I fucking hate the color pink anyways, and half your shit is pink and the other half is black.
I'm getting bored. I'm gonna do something odd. What the fuck?
Okay,
I don't want to do this.
Don't. And I don't like fucked up preps like you, I snapped. Hargrid had been mean to me before for being gothic.
Gothic?
Gothic. No, Enobi, Hargrid says. Those are not roses. What, are they goths too, you poser prep? I asked because I was angry that he had brought me pink roses. I saved your life, he yelled angrily. No, you didn't, I replied. She put quotes around no, you didn't, I replied.
I replied.
You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton pee video made from your shower scene and being booed by Snap and Lupin, who masturbated. See, is that spelled right? So they realized that they said masticated before and changed it to masturbated. To it, he added silently. Whatever, I yelled angrily. He pointed his wand at the pink roses. These aren't roses. He silently looked at them with an evil look in his eye and muttered, well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say?
I don't feel like actually looking for the point of the song.
Don't. What if it's just like the line constantly? That's not a spell, that's an MCR song, I corrected him wisely. I know, I was just warming up my vocal cordates. Then he screamed, Petulus Marengo mi cremically Romacio. For all you cool gothic MCR fans out there, that is a tribute. Especially for Raven, I love you, girl. I am emo noto okayo. That's not how you, what the fuck is that? Is that supposed to be I'm not okay? Imo nato okayo? And then the roses turned into a huge black flame floating in the middle of the air, and it was black. Now I knew he was in a rep. Okay, I believe you now. What the fuck is Draco? Hargrid rolled his eyes. I looked into the balls of flame, but I could see nothing. You see, Enobi, Dumbledore said, watching the two of us watching the flame, to see what is en darkness. Haha, you reviewers, flames, get it? Find or first, okay? I have found myself, okay, you mean old man, Hagrid yelled. Dumbledore looked shocked.
I just realized I still have times 2 volumes, so it's kind of really fucking odd.
Dude, play the Mr. Buckley thing again. Wait, Darrell, where was I? Oh yeah, I guess he didn't have a headache or else he would have said something back. Hagrid stormed off back into his bed. You are a liar, Prof. Dumbledore. Anyway, when I got better, I went upstairs and put on a black leather mini dress that was all ripped down the ends with lace on it. There was some corset stuff at the front. And I put on black fishnets and black high-heeled boots with pictures of Billy Joe Armstrong on them. I put my hair all out around me so I look like Samara from The Ring. If you don't know who she is, you're a prep, so fuck off. And I put on blood red lipstick, black eyeliner, and black lip gloss. We should probably get started on a thumbnail soon.
Oh yeah.
God, I need to clean up these crumbs a bit. I need to take breaths while reading this. Dude, what should the food be?
I don't know.
Let's see. Oh God, there, I'll scroll up a moment. Oh God. Don't put that in there, that's god awful. But,
I want the underside of this.
I'm trying to think, what's some weird, we use the spice, so we can try to use another spice, maybe. Just look up expensive spices.
Have you ever used coriander?
What?
Okay, you don't know.
Okay, yeah, I definitely haven't used it because I don't know what it is. Go for it. Alright.
Wait, what? Okay, you haven't used it.
Yeah, I haven't used it.
Oh, snap. Okay. Where's the
Transparent. Okay, you look kawaii, girl, Bloody Mary said sadly. Fangs, get it? You do too, I said sadly too. But I was still upset. I slit both of my wrists, feeling totally depressed, and I sucked all the blood. I cried again in my bathroom and put the shades on so Snap and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. I went to some classes. Vampire was in the hair of magic creatures. What? Does this person just have autocorrect that corrects half the things they type into the word hair? He looked all depressed because Draco had disappeared and he had used to be in love with Draco. He was sucking some blood from a Hufflepuff. Hi, he said in a depressed way. Hi back, I said in a wooquily sad way. We both looked at each other for some time. Harry had beautiful red gothic eyes, so much like Draco's. Then, we jumped on each other and started screwing each other.
What the fuck? Why did that change so drastically?
Stop it now, you horny simpleton, shouted Professor McGoggle, who was watching us, and so was everyone else. Did they just fucking do this in class? Vampire, you fucker, I said, slapping him. Stop trying to screw me. You know I love Draco. I shouted, and then I ran away angrily. Just then, he started to scream, OMG, no, my scar hurts. And then, his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. Wait, is this fucking copy-pasted from before? No, I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but Diablo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always covered up with foundation, he said back. Anyway, my scar hurt, and then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Volfemort has him bondage. It's literally copy-pasted from before. Oh my god! Wait, I need to find the exact spot. Let me just control F Volfemort. Yeah, see? Okay, Tyrell. Here we have the part where it said Volfemort has him bondage. See this? Where it says Volfemort has him bondage. Then they fucking copy-paste that entire section again!
Why would they do that?
I don't know. Oh my god. Special thanks to Raven, my Gothic's blood sister. What the fuck, you're supposed to writ this? Hey Raven, do you know where my sweater Next chapter, which is chapters 13 to 15. Chapter 13. Author's note. Raven, thanks for gelping me, agent. I'm sorry I talk or poster of Gerard, but that guy is such a fucking sex bomb. Perhaps stop flamiganing. Vampire and I ran up the stairs looking for Dumbledore. We were so scared. Dumbledore, Dumbledore, we both yelled. Dumbledore came there. What is it that you want now, you despicable snobs? He asked angrily. Volfemort has Draco, we shouted at the same time. He laughed in an evil voice. No, don't, we need to save Draco, we begged. No, he said meanly. I don't give a darn what Voldemort does to Draco. Not after how much he misbehaved at school, especially with you, Ebony, he said while he frowned looking at me. Besides, I never liked him that much anyways. Then he walked away. Vampire started crying. My Draco, he moaned. Author's note. Don't you thick gay guys are lick so hot? Apparently you don't, because fucking like the second line in the goddamn thing is like Raven is my GF. Ew, not in that way. Or something like that.
What's wrong with this?
It's okay, I tried to tell him, but that didn't stop him. He started to cry tears of blood. Then he had a brainstorm. I had an idea, he exclaimed. What? I asked him. You'll see, he said. He took out his wand and did a spell. At least it's not his womb.
Sure.
At least it's not his womb this time. Then, suddenly, we were in Voldemort's lair. We ran in with our wands out, just as we heard a croon voice say, Alakadabra. Oh god. It literally says that.
That's horrible.
Almost as bad as abracadabra. Oh my god. It was Voldemort. Chapter 14. Author's note. Fuck off, preps, okay? Raven, thanks for helping agent. I'm sorry I couldn't update, but I was depressed, and I had to go to the hospital because I slit my wrist. Plus, I'm not updating till you give me 10 god reviews. Warning, some of this chapter is extremely scray. The hour excretion at my... Excretion! Oh my god. Oh my god. This looks pretty short, but apparently it's gonna be very scray, okay? We ran to where Volfemort is. It turned out that Voldemort wasn't there. Instead, the fat guy who killed Cedric was. Draco was there crying tears of blood. Snaketail was torturing him. Vampire and I ran in front of Snaketail. Rid my sight, you despicable preps, he shouted as we started shooting him with the gun. He then suddenly, he looked at me and he fell down with a lovey-dovey look in his eyes. Dot, he said. It's literally a period. In this, he is 16 years old, so he's not a pedophile, okay? Huh? I asked. Anobi, I love you. Will you have sex with me? Asked Snaketail. I started laughing crudely. What the fuck? You torture my BF and then you expect me to fuck you? Guy, you're so fucked up, you fucking bastard, I said angrily. Then I stabbed him in the heart. Blood poured out of it like a fountain. No, he screamed. He started screaming and running around. Then he fell down and died. I burst into tears sadly. Snaketail, what art thou doing? Called Voldemort. Then he started coming. We could hear his high heels clacking to us. So we got in our broomsticks. Wait, why is Voldemort wearing high heels? I didn't even notice when I read through it, then I just looked back a moment. So we got on our broomsticks and we flew to Hogwarts. We went to my room. Vampire went away. There I started crying. What's wrong, honey? Asked Draco, taking off his clothes so he could screw. He had a sex pack. Get it? Because he's so sexy. And a really huge you-know-what and everything.
You know what?
It's so unfair, I yielded. Why can't I just be ugly or plain like all the other girls on preps here except for Baludi Mary because she's not ugly or anything? Why would you want to be ugly? I don't like the preps anyways. They're such fucking sluts, answered Draco. Yeah, but everyone is in love with you. Like, Snake Loop took a video of me naked. Hargrid says he's in love with you. Vampire likes me now, and even Snake Tail's in love with me. I just want to be with you, okay, Draco? Why couldn't Satan have made me less beautiful? I shouted, angry. And don't worry, Anobi isn't a snob or anything, but a lot of people have told her she's pretty. I'm too good at many things. Why can't I just be normal? It's a fucking curse, I shouted in there, really. This will be the last chapter we read, okay? Chapter 15. Okay. Author's note, stop flaming, okay? BTW, you suck. From Noah on, every time someone flames me, I'm gonna slit my wrists. Thanks to Raven for Helipian. What the fuck is this word? What is this word, Tyrell? Tell me. Ebony, shouted Draco sadly. No, please come back, but I was too mad. Whatever. Now you go and have sex with Vampire, I shouted. I stormed into my room and closed my black door with my blood red key. It had a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. He looked so sexy in a way that reminded me of Draco and Vampire. I started to cry and weep. I took a razor and started to slit my wrist. I drank the blood all depressed. Then I looked at my black GC watch, and I noticed it was time to go to biology class. In a wizard school? I put on a short, ripped black gothic dress that said anarchy on the front in blood red letters, and was all ripped and a spiky belt. Under that, I put on ripped black fishnets and boots that said Joel all over them in blood red letters. I put my ebony black hair out. Anyway, I went downstairs feeling all sad and depressed as usual. I did some advanced biology work. I was turning a bloody pentagram into a black guitar. Suddenly, the guitar turned to Draco.
What?
Anobi, I love you, he shouted sadly. I do not care what those fucker preps and posers think. Urge the most beautiful girl in the world. Before I met you, I used to want to commit suicide all the time. Now I just want to fucking be with you. I fucking love you. Then he started to sing The Chronicles of Life and Death. We considered it our song because we fell in love when Joel was singing it. Right in front of the entire class. His singing voice was so amazing and gothic and sexy, like a cross between Gerard, Joel, Chester, Pierre, and Marilyn Manson. Author's note, don't you think those guys are so hot? If you do not then know who they are, get the fuck out of here. I know who 2, 3, 4 of those people are. And one of them is the lead of Linkin Park, so Chester Bennington is the lead singer of Linkin Park, so yeah. OMFG, I said after he was finished. Some fucking preps stared at us, but I just stuck up my middle fingers that were covered in black nail polish and were entwined with Jago's now. I at them. I love you, I said, and then we started to kiss, just like Hillary Duff. I fucking hate that bitch. And CMM in A Cinderella Story. Then we went away holding hands. Lupin shouted at us, but he stopped because everyone was clapping by how sexy we looked together. Then I saw a poster saying that MCR would have a concert in Hogsmeade right then. We looked at each other all shocked, and then we went together.
That was something right there.
That was like 6 fucking chapters. That felt like 10. No, that was 5 chapters because he started at 10 and ended with 15.
That's terrible.
Oh yeah, dude. Did you make Isomancer yet?
No, I forgot about that.
Do it!
I actually thought I was sad too. This is Scar. A steak, not the one you kill a vampire with.
Yeah.
Anarchy. Big load of blood red letters.
Beautiful.
And then just the hand.
I love how half your emails are just my fucking emails. Wait. Urban Dictionary. Loud Negro was not published? Excuse me?
Yeah, I was trying to publish Loud Negro. Simultaneously passing keys. I had to say Tyler because if I said Tyler on the other side, I'm talking about real people. Because Urban Dictionary don't like that.
Yeah.
But I still said Ethan.
Yeah, that's in the top 10 most common names.
named the email, huh?
Better than the last thing you named in the email you sent me.
What was it?
Erection in all caps.
No, med.mp4.
Oh yeah, but like the last time you sent me
Erection.
the My Immortal thumbnail. Erection! Alright, I guess it's time to end this recording. Let's do what Ebony would do.